The success of Umwelt is really about the commitment and dedication of our great team and our talented people, and we're nothing without our people.
You often hear a lot about employee share plans. What's unique about our share plan is the percentages of staff ownership that we are aiming for.
By and large, the philosophy behind it is about engendering ownership thinking and ensuring that that thinking affects your day-to-day actions in a positive manner. You're not just thinking about what you're doing or what your team's achieving, but you're understanding that the impact of what you do affects the whole business and that your colleagues are working together in that same fashion.
We were a bit naive in terms of what the opportunity was out there in terms of employee share plans, and we were referred to Craig from another business advisor at Succession Plus to give us some advice about what the opportunity might be.
My initial response was good. I felt it was a great idea for us to move towards. I had reservations about certain aspects, but any concerns were allayed pretty quickly. There's always been a willingness to answer questions and to give staff at all levels the opportunity to probe different aspects of it to increase their understanding.
Similar to our business, the best part of dealing with Succession Plus is their people.
I personally get along well with Craig. I just found that just tells it how it is, and he's very approachable. He was really good at targeting and tailoring what we needed based on who the person was.
It's been a learning process on all counts along the way, trialling things that we thought would initially work, and then when we've got either legal advice, we've changed things or tweaked things here and there. When we did find Succession Plus, Craig obviously came on board, and from that point of view that was a good mix for us because that was the sort of plan that we were looking for. So there's been a long process about putting the governance in place that would make the employee share plan work. We chose to go down the road of getting an ATO ruling so that there was no risk on the employees' side at all.
They were quite deliberate in making sure that as a business we were ready, because rushing these things is where I have seen and heard of the culture challenges where you create quite competitive teams that work against one another in a way, whereas the speed that was integrated and developed for us meant that we were ready.
In my view, it's not enough just to put an employee share plan in place. We could have just done all the legal documents, signed them all off, and there's the employee share plan. Let's leave it at that, and hopefully that'll all magically work. That's not actually the case. It's part of the recipe.
And I was really pleased and proud that the loyal and committed team stayed with us on that journey. They trusted that we were going to get there, and we certainly did in the end. And then we were really pleased last year to roll out our employee share plan and to now have more than 30 people as current unit holders in the employee share plan trust.
I think fundamentally for me it makes me feel like I'm effectively an owner of the organisation, and the actions I undertake day to day have broader ramifications for the company's success.
As we all take more ownership, that'll improve the sustainability of our business, and our clients can know that we'll be here in the long term.
We've already got employees thinking like business owners. A lot of you have already come up with ideas or feedback or input that is a little bit above and beyond what you'd normally come up with as an employee because you're thinking about it from a business owner's point of view.
There's no doubt that having the employee share plan in place is important for us to be able to compete with our range of competitors for great talent.
We find empirically through our survey results that the ESP component of Umwelt is one of the reasons why staff are being attracted to our business.
Generally it's been very positive, and particularly when dividends start to get paid out, which has already happened through our first payment. That was well received, as you can imagine.
The basis of ownership thinking and ownership mindset is that each individual takes on a personal interest and a role in the success of the business.